The man bought a bunch of pregnancy tests. Strangely enough, all 4 of them got pregnant at the same time, and the way they got pregnant shocked the world. They were happily playing in the field that day. Suddenly they were stunned by what they saw in the distance. They covered their mouths and noses and rushed forward to check it out. There were buffalo carcasses all over the mountain, and the wounds of those animals were all very neat and tidy. What was even more strange was that there was no blood on the wounds at all. This made Anna, who was studying medicine, very interested. But just when she thought nothing was wrong, the cow's eyes blinked. They were so scared that they ran away. Back at the campsite, they packed up and left. And then the most incredible thing happened. They had just driven their car down the mountain. Suddenly the car stopped working. No matter what Paul tried, the car wouldn't start. But then Sarah heard something. Suddenly a white light shone into the car. The next thing they saw was something coming towards them. They were so scared that they hit the car's buttons frantically. But the car didn't respond. But Anna turned her head and was stunned by what she saw. Sarah was surrounded by a tentacle. But then there was a flash of white light and everything went back to normal. When they woke up again, nothing had happened. Even the car was back to normal. As they were about to continue on their way, Sarah realized that their positions had all changed. Paul had been driving, but now it was Mark. But they didn't have time to think about it, so they drove out of there. After returning home, Anna kept vomiting. After calling, she found out that everyone was in the same situation. So he bought some pregnancy tests and realized that everyone was pregnant. But they didn't believe it. So they drove to the hospital immediately. But it was there that a secret was revealed that would shock the world. They arrived at the hospital in no time. In less than half an hour, their bellies were already as big as if they'd been pregnant for 10 months. When they heard a knock at the door, they covered their bellies. Then they let one of them, Sarah, be examined first. Otherwise 2 men who are pregnant will definitely be arrested and studied. The doctor then used the instrument to examine Sarah. But when the doctor saw the fetus, she broke out in a cold sweat. She made an excuse and ran out. Once they saw the situation, they also panicked. Anna told Mark to come over and lie down on the bed. Then she used the instruments to check Mark. When she saw what was in his stomach, she was also stunned. But just as everyone was about to go up to check, a group of black-clothed men suddenly rushed in from outside.